Yeah, so today we'll follow it, the Discovering Buddhism Practice Day format, and center around purification practice of Vajrasattva. So we will go through the day doing sessions of Vajrasattva meditation with a few different contemplations to focus on different aspects of karma. It's kind of the basics. We'll kind of center on the 10 negative karmas of body, speech, and mind, and reflect on characteristics of karma. And in the Lam Rim, there's traditionally 6 types of practices listed for doing purification practice specifically. And we will do 4 today. So we'll engage in sutra. We'll recite the Heart Sutra this morning. Do mantra practice, Vajrasattva. We'll have an offering meditation in the morning. And what's the other one? Oh, and meditating on emptiness. So we'll do those 4 practices today. In the context of kind of cleansing and having to purify karma, and also developing the opponent force of doing positive actions, positive deeds, which is also karma in a positive way. And Janice, I'm noticing you're unmuted just in case. Okay, thanks.
Unmute.
So maybe we can start with just settling into. Okay, so maybe we'll start with just settling into the breath for a moment, and then I'll share a screen for opening prayers in the Heart Sutra. Just settle into our seats and start with just breathing practice, bringing our attention to our breath. We need a sense of our bodies sitting in our seat, relaxing any tension. If you like, you can start with a few deep cleansing breaths, where you breathe in slowly, deeply, fully through the nose. And once you've taken a full breath, hold the breath for few moments. Then slowly exhale through the mouth as if you're blowing through a straw. Just do this slowly, mindfully, if you like. Bring your awareness to the deep breathing in and then the deep breathing out. And then to connect with the quality of intention for our practice together today. Perhaps we can reflect on the preciousness of being alive. We're alive today. And that our faculties are intact. And that we've had good fortune to come into contact with the Dharma, with teachings that help us cultivate our inner goodness, our inner qualities, kindness, love, compassion, and so forth. We have these conditions to be able to spend time cultivating these practices today. And at the same time, we don't know how long we have. We don't know how long our life will be. And dropping that sense of permanence that we think we have, we know how long we have in our life. And opening to a sense of freshness and appreciation of this moment. And then what to do with this moment, looking from the karmic point of view, the teachings on karma say the four qualities or characteristics of karma. The law of karma is that karma, any action we create, is definite in nature. So positive actions definitely bring positive results. Harmful actions bring harmful results and impacts. Just like an apple seed creates an apple, it can't grow into an orange. And so like gravity, karma has this kind of definite way of functioning. And the teachings say that the karma also has this kind of quality of increasing. Small acts grow stronger. Small harms or small acts of goodness leave seeds and imprints in our minds that gather force over time. And then also, it kind of dictates our experience that we only experience what we've created. We can't experience something that we haven't created. So all of the experiences in our life we could see from a karmic point of view as a karmic ripening of karma from a place of goodness and positivity, and or from harmful actions. And then lastly, the imprints, the impacts of our experience stay with us. They say seeds don't leave, the imprints don't leave. So whatever impact we have in any moment, it leaves a seed or imprint in our minds. So have I been on mute? No. Okay. You can hear me now, okay? Okay. So that the contemplation on karma you could hear, okay? Okay, I got it pop up on my screen for some reason. Yeah, and so we can't change the past. The seeds are there, the impacts are there. But what purification practices and doing Dharma practice helps is kind of change our inner landscape. And we create kind of almost like rewiring or reorganizing and transforming our inner landscape with the positive force of the teachings, the positive force of our practice, the force of goodness, so that the seeds themselves, any potential harmful, disturbing kind of karmic energy doesn't have the conditions to actually ripen. And also the force of goodness that we can cultivate then becomes a support for us to build upon our qualities and bring conditions to develop our wisdom and compassion, and eventually develop the wisdom that goes beyond, sees beyond duality, sees beyond good and bad, sees beyond the kind of the perception of solid self and other into the true nature of reality that's beyond karma. so that we're not kind of tossed around by positive and negative forces constantly, and can live free without the instincts of aggression, obsession, or grasping, or ignorance. So we're doing positive actions to kind of pacify and heal and subdue our, our inner landscape, our sense of self, our environment, and so forth. Pacify and subdue our karmic potential, cultivate goodness, so that eventually we can be completely free. And from that place of freedom, then be of great benefit to the world, sentient beings. So from the quality of intention or outlook, we can start with opening prayers. If you like, you can bring a sense of the Buddha, Shakyamuni, in the space before you. You like expanding that vision. Buddhas, other Buddhas and Bodhisattvas all surrounding us in the space. Our teachers. If you like, you can imagine all sentient beings also space with us. Also, taking refuge with us as we recite. Guru, teacher, Bhagawan, Tathagata, Arhat, perfectly complete Buddha, perfect in knowledge and good conduct, Sugata, knower of the world, supreme guide of beings to be subdued, teacher of gods and humans. To you, Buddha Bhagawan, glorious conqueror Shakyamuni, I prostrate, make offerings, and go for refuge. Guru, teacher, Bhagawan, Tathagata, Arhat, perfectly complete Buddha, perfect in knowledge and good conduct, Sugata, knower of the world, supreme guide of beings to be subdued, teacher of gods and humans. To you, Buddha Bhagawan, glorious conqueror Shakyamuni, I prostrate, make offerings, and go for refuge. Guru, teacher, Bhagawan, Tathagata, Arhat, perfectly complete Buddha, perfect in knowledge and good conduct, Sugata, knower of the world, supreme guide of beings to be subdued, teacher of gods and humans. To you, Buddha Bhagawan, glorious conqueror Shakyamuni, I prostrate, make offerings, and go for refuge. Recite the Heart Sutra. I prostrate to the three noble, rare, sublime ones. Thus did I hear at one time the Bhagawan was dwelling on massive altars Mount Rajagriha, together with a great community of monks and a great community of bodhisattvas. At that time the Bhagawan was absorbed in the on the categories of phenomenal profound perception. Also at that time the Bodhisattva Mahasattva Arya Avalokiteshvara looked upon the practice of the profound perfection of wisdom and beheld those five aggregates also as empty of inherent nature. Then through the power of Buddha, Shariputra said this to the Bodhisattva Mahasattva Arya Avalokiteshvara. How should any son of the lineage train who wishes to practice the of the profound perfection of wisdom? He said that in the Bodhisattva Mahasattva Arya Avalokiteshvara said this to the Venerable Sharadvati Putra. Shariputra, any son of your daughter of the lineage who wishes to practice the activity of the profound perfection of wisdom should look upon it like this correctly and repeatedly, beholding those five aggregates also as an inherent nature. Form is empty, emptiness is form, emptiness is not other than form, form is also not other than emptiness. In the same way, feeling, discrimination, compositional factors, and consciousness are empty. Shariputra, likewise, when are emptiness without characteristic, unproduced, unceased, stainless, not without stain, not deficient, not fulfilled. Shariputra, therefore, in emptiness there is no form, no feeling, no discrimination, no consciousness, no eye, no ear, no nose, no tongue, no body, no mind, no visual form, no sound, no odor, no taste, no object of touch, and no phenomena. There is no I element, and so on up to and including no mind element and no mental consciousness element. No ignorance, no extinction of ignorance, and so on up to and including no aging and death, and no extinction of aging and death. Similarly, there is no suffering, origination, cessation, no exalted wisdom, no attainment, and no non-attainment. Shariputra, therefore, because there is no attainment, bodhisattvas rely on and dwell in the perfection of wisdom, the mind without obscuration and without fear, having complete beyond error, they reach the end point of nirvana. All the Buddhas who dwell in the three times also manifestly completely awaken to unsurpassable, perfect, complete enlightenment and reliance on the perfection of, or the mantra of the perfection of wisdom, the mantra of great knowledge, the unsurpassed mantra, the equal to the unequal, the mantra that thoroughly pacifies all suffering should be known, since it is not false. The mantra of the perfection of wisdom is declared. Tayata gate para samgate bodhisoha. Tayata gate para samgate bodhisoha. Tayata gate para samgate bodhisoha. Tayata gate gate para samgate bodhi soha. Tayata gate para samgate bodhi soha. We'll meditate for a short time. You can reflect on your understanding of emptiness, or just rest on the awareness of the breath. Shariputra, the Bodhisattva Mahasattva, should train in the profound perfection of wisdom like that Bhagavan arose from that concentration and commended the Bodhisattva Mahasattva Arya Avalokiteshvara, saying, well said, son of the lineage. It is like that, it is like that. One should practice the perfection of wisdom, just as you have indicated. Even the Tathagatas rejoice, the Bhagavan having thus spoken. The Venerable Sharadvati Putra, the Bodhisattva Mahasattva Arya Avalokiteshvara, and those surrounding it entirety, along with the worlds of gods, humans, asuras, and Gandharvas, were overjoyed and highly praised that spoken by the Bhagavan. And we'll take refuge in your bodhicitta. I take refuge until I'm enlightened in the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merits of listening to the Dharma, may I become Buddha to benefit transmigratory beings. Take refuge until I'm enlightened in the Buddha, Dharma, and Supreme Assembly. By the merits of listening to the Dharma, may I become Buddha to benefit transmigratory beings. I take refuge until I'm enlightened in the Buddha, Dharma, and Supreme Assembly. By the merits of listening to the Dharma, may I become Buddha to benefit transmigratory beings. So then we'll begin our first session with Vajrasattva practice. Just briefly, if anybody who's not familiar with Vajrasattva practice, Vajrasattva is meditational Buddha that communicates the essentially pure nature of our minds, fundamentally pure, clear nature of awareness itself, our mind. And so Vajrasattva, Vajraparvati, two are manifestations or embodiments of the primordial purity of our Buddha nature. That is the pure light nature of mind, the nature of mind that's beyond or below our karmic seeds, beyond our personality, beyond thought, so forth. The radiant, empty potential of the mind. It's maybe the primary practice of purification and healing, and transforming our karma, and to start awakening our sensitivity and to this fundamental purity that is our kind of true nature. So you could say our true face, our true self is this empty clarity and purity of awareness. That has infinite potential for a piece of wisdom, and qualities of love, compassion, and compassionate activity. And it's just obscured and blocked and veiled from us due to the appearances and disturbances and conditions of our karmic situation now. We'll do sessions of Vajrasattva, and just to cover the content of the retreat day, if you like the first session can be oriented to purifying, healing actions of body. And then the next session will focus on speech and communication. And the third session will focus on the mind. But, anytime, any of the sessions, if there's more there for you or you need to kind of take it in a different kind of angle, please do. Just giving kind of guidelines on how we can approach the practice. But if something feels more immediate or in need of support or attention, please include that in your practice. So we'll just start by coming back to breathing meditation. As you breathe, if you like, pay particular attention to the quality of the out breath. Allow that to help you settle, rest in the body. Sense of settling and relaxing. We're trying to keep a natural breath. If you like, try to bring part of your attention down to the lower part of the body, pelvic floor, legs, feet. Begin to connect with a sense of ground, maybe a sense of feeling a sense of support or connection to the earth below as you breathe. And then from this place of ground, bring our attention up into the trunk of the body. It's like start to become aware of the feeling tone or sensation that's present in the torso, the trunk of the body, as you breathe. Just noticing it with the quiet, present awareness as best you can. I feel like as you notice what's there, bringing a sense of allowing or acceptance, whatever is arising, present. And we can gradually expand our awareness out through the head, arms, and legs. Actually becoming aware of the sensation or feeling that's present throughout the body as a whole. As we breathe, our awareness is kind of anchoring into awareness of the whole body's flow of sensation and feeling. And then within this space of awareness, a few inches above the crown of your head, appears an 8-petaled white lotus, nature of light. And on the lotus appears a white moon disk lying flat. The lotus represents the wish to be free of karmic conditions and suffering. And the moon disk represents the bodhicitta attitude. And on the lotus and moon disk appears Vajrasattva and Vajraprabhavati. They're both white in color. Vajrasattva sits in the lotus posture. In his right hand, he holds a vajra. In his left hand, he holds a bell. You're crossed at the heart, embracing Vajrapravati. And she holds a curved knife in her right hand, a skull cup in her left. Both adorned with garments, silk, adorned with ornaments of gold and precious jewels. The hair is tied in top knots and loose across the shoulders. And they wear crowns of 5-colored jewels on the forehead. They embrace an ecstatic union and sit within an aura of light. Precious Vajrasattva and Vajrapravati are the essence of our own innate, primordially pure Buddha nature, inseparable from that of all the Buddhas. They're the source of blessings and inspiration, purification and transformation. Clear the obscurations for our minds. As our guide and protector, to you we go for refuge. And then the sense of gratitude for Vajrasattva and Vajrapravati's presence, we can make offerings. So we can make the offering of traditional offerings, water for drinking, water for bathing, flowers, incense, light, perfumes, food, music. Just have a sense of filling the space with offerings that are uplifting, inspiring the senses, in place of gratitude for the presence of Vajrasattva and Vajrapravati, who are helping us practice today. If you like, you can join in the offering mantras. So each mantra is a line of the 8 different substances. Om Vajrasattva Sahapariva Mahagam Prachitsam Soha. Om Vajrasattva Sahapariva Mahadyam Prachitsam Soha. Om Vajrasattva Sahapariva Pushpe Prachitsam Soha. Om Vajrasattva Sahapariva Tupe Prachitsam Soha. Om Vajrasattva Sahapariva Dipe Prachitsam Soha. Om Vajrasattva Sahapariva Ginde Prachitsam Soha. Om Vajrasattva Sahapariva Nivyada Prachitsam Soha. Om Vajrasattva Sahapariva Shabda Prachitsam Soha. Request you, Vajrasattva and Vajrapravati, bestow your blessing to cleanse, heal, and purify all negativities and obscurations from our mind, all inner and outer obstacles, sickness, life obstacles, harmful interferences. so that we may awaken to our innate Buddha potential for the welfare of sentient beings. And here we can contemplate on our own. We like to start with the negative actions of body we've created, karmas of killing, stealing, sexual harm. Any actions of body that have been kind of motivated by impulses of aggression, obsession, or ignorance. Knowing that the actions aren't ourselves, that any action that's harmful or motivated or done by the force of these of aggression, passion, and ignorance. We're triggered. Bring a sense of regret and forgiveness. Any harms we may have created to others' bodies or possessions, or our own as well, motivated by these three poisonous minds. Feeling a sense of regret and forgiveness in the heart. And based on our requests, the heart of Vajrasattva and Pravabhati, powerful white liquid light, nectar begin to flow down. The nectar and light flows through the crown of our heads, begins to fill our bodies, cleansing and washing through, purifying any negative karmas, energy, disturbances, and so forth. Imagine the negative energy we're cleansing exits the lower part of our body into the earth. As it cleanses and heals this blissful, radiant energy of Vajrasattva and Vajraprabhavati also bring the qualities we need on our path. And as the nectar continues to flow, we begin to hear the sound of the mantra emanating from Vajrasattva and Vajraprabhavati's heart. And if you can, continue to have a sense of the purification, healing process as we recite the mantra. Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Tenopadishta Didu Me Bhava Sudokayo Me Bhava Subokayo Me Bhava Anarato Me Bhava Sarva Siddhi Me Prayatsa Sarva Karma Sutsame Chitam Sriyam Guru Ha 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 ho Bhagavan Sarva Tata Gata Vajra Mame Munsa Vajra Bhava Mahasamaya Sattva Ahum Pe Om Vajra Sattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajra Sattva Teno Bhatishta Dridu Me Bhava Sudokayo Me Bhava Subokayo Me Bhava Anarato Me Bhava Sarva Siddhi Me Prayatsa Sarva Karma Sutame Chitam Sriyam Kuru Ha 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 ho Bhagavan Sarva Tata Gata Vajra Mame Munsa Vajra Bhava Mahasamaya Sattva Ahum Om Vajra Sattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajra Sattva Tenopatishta Didu Me Bhava Sudokayo Me Bhava Subokayo Me Bhava Anarato Me Bhava Sarva Siddhi Me Prayatsa Sarva Karma Sutsame Chitam Sriyam Kuru Ha 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 ho Bhagavan Sarva Tata Gata Vajra Mame Munta Vajra Bhava Mahasamaya Sattva Ahum Pe Om Vajra Sattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajra Sattva Tenopatishta Dridu Me Bhava Sudokayo Me Bhava Supokayo Me Bhava Anarato Me Bhava Sarva Siddhi Me Prayatsa Sarva Karma Sutame Chitam Sriyam Kuru Ha 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 ho Bhagavan Sarva Tata Gata Vajra Mame Munsa Vajra Bhava Mahasamaya Sattva Ahum Pe Om Vajra Sattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajra Sattva Tenopatishta Dridu Me Bhava Suddhakaya Me Bhava Supakaya Me Bhava Anarato Me Bhava Sarva Siddhi Me Prayatsa Sarva Karma Sutsame Chitam Sriyam Guru Ha 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 ho Bhagavan Sarva Tata Gata Vajra Mame Munsa Vajra Bhava Mahasamaya Sattva Ahum Pe Om Vajra Sattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajra Sattva Tenopatishta Dridu Me Bhava Suddhakaya Me Bhava Supakaya Me Bhava Anarato Me Bhava Sarva Siddhi Me Prayatsa Sarva Karma Susame Chitam Sriyam Kuru Ha 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 ho Bhagavan Sarva Tata Gata Vajra Mame Munsa Vajra Bhava Mahasamaya Sattva Ahum Pe Om Vajra Sattva Samaya Pelaya Vajrasattva Dendo Batista Didi Mebawa Sudokaya Mebawa Supokaya Mebawa Anarato Mebawa Sarva Siddhi Meprayasa Sarva Karma Sasana Chitam Sriyam Kuru Ha 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 ho Bhagavan Sarva Tata Gata Vajrama Vajrabawa Mahasamaya Safa Ahupe. You can continue the mantra silently for time. Vajrasattva Samadhi Mantra. Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Tenopa Tishta Dridu Mevawa Sudokayo Mevawa Subokayo Mevawa Anarato Mevawa Sarva Siddhi Meprayacha Sarva Karma Susame Chitam Sriyam Guru Ha 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 ho Bhagavan Sarva Tata Gata Vajra Mame Mumsa Vajra Bhava Maha Samaya Sapa Ahum Pe. And then just rest for a short time in the space of awareness. And go to visualization, just having a felt sense of the mantra, whatever felt quality remains from the mantra, just resting in quiet awareness. And then we imagine Vajrasattva says from the crown of her head, child of the lineage, negativities, obscurations, broken, damaged vows, pledges have been completely purified. Reaffirming again our wish, commitment to not to do harm, particularly with our bodies. Trying our best to put this into practice, even if it's for a few seconds. From a place of joy, Vajrasattva and Vajrapavati melt into light and dissolve into us. You can feel our mind and mind of Vajrasattva and Vajrapavati are completely inseparable, one in nature. And then reflecting in emptiness, there is no truly existent I, no truly existent creator of negative karma, no truly existent action of creating negative karma, no truly existent negative karma created. We can dedicate whatever positive potential we may have created through our practice. May enable us to awaken to our full potential, Vajrasattva nature, so that we may be a lasting value to all living beings without exception, to help enable them awaken their full potential. May the supreme bodhicitta that's not yet grown begin to grow. May that which has begun to grow increase unceasingly for the welfare of all. So we'll start again with the refuge prayer. We might go just a few minutes over 12. Is that okay? That's the hour, yeah. It's okay. Go for refuge until I'm enlightened to the Buddha, Dharma, and the Supreme Community. The virtues of giving and other perfections may I swiftly attain enlightenment for the benefit of all sentient beings. Go for refuge until I'm enlightened to the Buddha, Dharma, and the Supreme Community. For the virtues of giving and other perfections may I swiftly attain enlightenment for the benefit of all sentient beings. Go for refuge until I'm enlightened to the Buddha, Dharma, and Supreme Community. For the virtues of giving and other perfections may I swiftly attain enlightenment for the benefit of all sentient beings. And we'll do another Vajrasattva practice, this time working with our speech. And if we can just come back to our attention on the breath. And within the space of awareness, a few inches above the crown of your head, appears a white 8-petaled lotus. On top of the lotus, a white moon disk lying flat. And above the lotus and moon disk appears Vajrasattva and Vajraprabhavati. Both white in color. Vajrasattva is seated in a full lotus posture, one face and 2 arms. Holds in his right hand a Vajra, in his left hand a bell. Rest at his heart, embracing Vajraprabhavati. Just as in union with Vajrasattva, holding in her right hand a curved knife, in the left a skull cup of nectar around his neck. They're both dressed in robes of silk and ornaments of gold and precious jewels. The hair is tied in top knots and loose across the shoulders. They both have a crown of 5 jewels on the forehead. They face each other in ecstatic union and are surrounded by an aura of light. The details are difficult. Again, having a felt sense of the presence of Vajrasattva and Vajraprabhavati, embodiments or manifestation of our pure, clear Buddha nature, and pure, clear nature of our mind. And precious Vajrasattva and Vajraprabhavati, you're the essence of our own innate, primordially pure Buddha nature, inseparable from that of all the Buddhas. You're the source of blessings and inspiration, purification, transformation. Clear the obscurations from our minds. As our constant guide and protector, to you we go for refuge. We request you, Vajrasattva and Vajraprabhavati, bestow your blessing to cleanse, heal, and purify all negativities and obscurations from our minds. All inner and outer obstacles, sickness, life obstacles, and harmful interferences, so that we may awaken to our innate Buddha potential for the welfare of sentient beings. And here, if you like, focus on cleansing, healing our speech. So any mistakes of speech and communication that we've made. And recognizing these mistakes were always fueled by triggers of aggression, passion, or ignorance. say the four harmful actions of speech: harsh speech, lying, slander, gossip, or idle chatter. Reflecting on or generating a feeling of regret and forgiveness in our heart, whatever harms we've caused these mistakes. Based on causes and conditions and the three poisons of regret, led us to act in this way. And so we're returning to cleanse and transform our speech through our mantra practice, purification of Vajrasattva, blessings, so that our speech can be of great benefit. And based on these requests from the heart of Vajrasattva and Vajraprabhavati, radiant, blissful, white, liquid light nectar begins to flow down, enters through our crown, begins to fill every cell in our body, cleansing and purifying, washing out any negativities through the lower part of our bodies, absorb into the earth. Radiant, blissful wisdom energy of Vajrasattva and Vajraprabhavati also awaken our own qualities of speech. As it purifies and cleanses. And we begin to hear the sound of the mantra emanating from Vajrasattva and Vajraprabhavati's heart. We can continue to have a sense of the cleansing, the light and nectar as we recite the mantra. Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manu Pelaya Vajrasattva Tenobatista Dridu Mebawa Sudokayo Mebawa Subokayo Mebawa Anarato Mebawa Sarva Siddhi Mebraya Cha Sarva Karma Sutam Chitam Sriyam Kuru Ha 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 Ho Bhagawan Sarva Tata Gata Vajra Mame Mutsa Vajra Bhava Mahasamaya Sapa Om Om Vajra Sattva Samaya Manu Pelaya Vajra Sattva Teno Bhatishta Dridu Mevawa Sutta Kaya Mevawa Subha Kaya Mevawa Anarato Mevawa Sarva Siddhi Me Prayata Sarva Karma Sutame Chitam Sriyam Kuru Ha 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 Ho Bhagawan Sarva Tata Gata Vajra Vajrabhava Mahasamaya Safa Ahumpe Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manu Pelaya Vajrasattva Tenobatishta Dridu Mevawa Sutokaya Mevawa Supokaya Mevawa Anarato Mevawa Sarva Siddhi Me Paryatsa Sarva Karma Sutsame Chitam Sriyam Guru Ha 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 Ho Bhagawan Sarva Tata Gata Vajra Mame Munsa Vajra Bhava Mahasamaya Safa Ahumpe Om Vajra Sattva Samaya Manu Pelaya Vajra Sattva Teno Bhatista Dridu Mebawa Sutokaya Mebawa Supokaya Mebawa Narato Mebawa Sarva Siddhi Me Prayata Sarva Karma Sutsame Chitam Sriyam Kuru Ha 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 Ho Bhagawan Sarva Tata Gata Vajra Mame Munsa Vajra Bhava Mahasamaya Safa Ahumpe Om Vajra Sattva Samaya Manu Pelaya Vajra Sattva Teno Bhatita Didu Me Bhava Sutokaya Me Bhava Supokaya Me Bhava Anarato Me Bhava Sarva Siddhi Me Prayata Sarva Karma Sutsame Chitam Sriyam Kuru Ha 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 Ho Bhagawan Sarva Tata Gata Vajra Mame Munsa Vajra Bhava Mahasamaya Safa Ahumpe Om Vajra Sattva Samaya Manu Velaya Vajra Sattva Teno Bhatishta Didu Meva Sutokaya Mevawa Supokaya Mevawa Anarato Mevawa Sarva Siddhi Me Prayata Sarva Karma Sutsame Chitam Sriyam Kuru Ha 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 Ho Bhagawan Sarva Tata Gata Vajra Mame Munsa Vajra Bhava Mahasamaya Sapa Ahumpe Om Vajra Sattva Samaya Manu Pelaya Vajra Sattva Tendo Bhatista Dudu Mevawa Sutokaya Mevawa Supokaya Mevawa Anarato Mevawa Sarva Siddhi Me Prayacha Sarva Karma Sutsame Chitam Sriyam Kuru Ha 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 Ho Bhagawan Sarva Tata Gata Vajra Mami Munsa Vajra Bhava Maha Samaya Safa Ahupe. We'll chant silently the mantra. Vajrasattva Samaya Manuvelaya Vajrasattva Denova Dishta Didu Mevawa Sudhokayo Meva Subhokayo Mevawa Anarato Mevawa Sarva Siddhi Me Prayata Sarva Karma Sutsame Chitam Sriyam Kuru Ha 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 ho Bhagavan Sarva Tata Gata Vajra Mame Munsa Vajra Bhava Mahasamaya Safa Rest. Minute in quiet awareness. Whatever feeling quality remains from the mantra. And imagine Vajrasattva says, in front of our heads, child of the lineage, negativities, obscurations, broken and damaged vows and pledges have been completely purified. And we renew again our commitment to not harm through speech and communication. We seem to only benefit through speech and communication. Committing to practice this at least for a few seconds, trying our best to not harm. From a sense of joy, Vajrasattva and Vajrapravavati melt in light, dissolve into you. And your body, speech, and mind become inseparably one in nature with Vajrasattva and Vajrapravavati's holy body, speech, and mind. Reflecting in emptiness, there is no I, inherent creator of negative karma. No inherently existing action of creating negative karma. There's no inherently existing negative karma created. We dedicate to whatever positive energy we might have created through our practice. They enable us to awaken to our full potential, our Vajrasattva nature, so that we may be of lasting value to all living beings without exception. Enable them to awaken their full potential. May the Supreme Jewel Bodhicitta, not yet grown, begin to grow. May that which has begun to grow increase unceasingly for the benefit of sentient beings. Okay, great, thanks. Guess we back at hour and 45 minutes. Does that sound good? 2 o'clock here. Yeah, 2 o'clock Mountain Time. I guess we can go ahead and start. We can start with refuge and bodhicitta, and then we'll just sit, meditate for a bit. You can chant in Tibetan 3 times and English once. Sangye chodang soki chognama chanchu bardu dakni kyapsu chi dagi jin sogi peso namki jola penjir sangye drupasho Sangye chodang soki chognama chanchu badu dagni kyasuchi dagi jin sogi peso namki chola penjir sangye drupasho Sangye chodang soki chodnama chanchu badu dagni kyapsuchi dagi jinzogi bezo namgi jola penjir sangye drupasho. We go for refuge until I'm enlightened to the Buddha, Dharma, and the Supreme Community. The virtues of giving and other perfections may I swiftly attain enlightenment for the benefit of all sentient beings. We can start by just reconnecting with the quality of intention or practice this afternoon. Yeah, maybe starting with simple gratitude for still being alive. Our fortunate connection with the teachings can be a refuge for us. And also reflecting on impermanence. We don't know how long we have in our life. And that to help resolve our worries about the future and so forth. And feeling appreciation for this moment. And come together and relax and put ourselves fully into this practice. And again, reflecting on the force of karma in our lives. And karma is definite, so similar actions will bring similar results. Positive acts of goodness ripen in experiences of goodness, conditions of goodness. And the same with the harmful or negative. And by consciously purifying and healing, transforming our inner landscapes with the negative karmas don't disturb us, don't interfere with our lives. Instead, we can cultivate and nourish and expand our goodness, so that our conditions are conducive for our awakening. So, in your own words or feeling, setting an intention for doing our Bodhisattva practice. Again, we can't undo the past, but we can release, heal, transform, purify so that any potential from these acts of aggression, passion, and so forth aren't capable of ripening at all. And within the space of awareness, a few inches above the crown of your head, appears an 8-petaled white lotus. On the lotus rises a moon disk lying flat. On top of the lotus and moon disk appear Vajrasattva and Vajrapavalati. Both white in color. Vajrasattva is seated in the full lotus posture, one face and 2 arms. His right hand he holds a Vajra, in his left hand a bell, crossed at the heart. embracing Vajrapāvati. She sits in union with Vajrasattva, holding in her hand a curved knife. Left skull cup nectar. Both dressed in robes of silk and ornaments of gold and precious jewels. The hair is tied in top knots, loose across the shoulders. And they have crowns of 5 jewels on each of their foreheads. They sit in ecstatic union, surrounded by an aura of light. Even if details are difficult, just trying to connect with the feeling of the presence of Vajrasattva and Vajrapāvati, manifestation of the primordially pure nature of mind. That its essence is unstained or unfazed by karma illusions. Precious Vajrasattva and Vajrapāvati, you're the essence of our own innate, primordially pure Buddha nature, inseparable from that of all the Buddhas. You're the source of blessings and inspiration, purification and transformation. You clear the obscurations from our mind. Our guide and protector, to you we go for refuge. A sense of gratitude for the presence of the Buddhas. You can imagine making offerings. These are the 8 offering mantras of the offering substances: drinking water, bathing water, flowers, incense, light, perfume, food. Just imagining space filling with anything that's delightful to the senses. Vajra sattva saparivar mahardam brati samso. Vajra sattva saparivar mahardam brati samso. Vajra sattva saparivar Pushpe prachitamto. Om Vajra Sattva Saparivar Dupe prachitamto. Om Vajra Sattva Saparivar Dupe prachitamto. Om Vajra Sattva Saparivar Ginde Prachitamso. Om Vajra Sattva Saparivar Niyada Prachitamso. Vasra Sattva Sapariva Shabda Prachitam. We make request to you, Vajrasattva and Vajrapavati, bestow your blessings to cleanse, heal, and purify all negativities and obscurations from our mind, all outer and inner obstacles, sickness, life obstacles, and harmful interferences, so that we may awaken our innate Buddha potential for the welfare of sentient beings. And here, if you like, we can focus on purifying karmas of the mind. Traditionally, it's the three non-virtues of mind, thoughts of covetousness, ill will, or malice, or harmful intent. And karmas of ignorance, not knowing. In here as well, if there's other contexts or things that you feel like you want to purify or need support, bring those into the practice, general guideline. If something's particularly alive for you, please include that. Recognizing the roots of the karmic energy we create based on distortion or confusion that triggers aggression, obsession, confusion. They just arise from causes and conditions. Like feeling a sense of regret, forgiveness. From the heart of Vajrasattva and Vajrapavati, brilliant white liquid light nectar begins to flow down. It enters our crown and begins to flow through our body. cleansing, healing, transforming. And I feel like that negative karmic energy, whatever is being cleansed, can exit through part of our body, absorbed into the earth. And as the light and nectar continue to flow down, you can hear the mantra emanating from Bodhisattva Prabhupati's heart. We can continue to have this sense of the cleansing and healing as we chant the mantra. Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Tanobadishta Dvidu Mevawa Sudogayo Mevawa Subhokayo Mevawa Anarato Mevawa Sarva Siddhi Me Prayacha Sarva Karma Sutsame Chitam Shriyam Kuru Ha 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 Ho Bhagavan Sarva Tata Gata Vajra Mame Munta Vajra Bhava Mahasamaya Sabha Ahumpe Om Vajra Sattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajra Sattva Tendo Patista Dvidu Me Bhava Sudogayo Me Bhava Subhogayo Me Bhava Anarato Me Bhava Sarva Siddhi Me Prayatsa Sarva Karma Susame Chitam Shriyam Kuru Ha 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 Ho Bhagavan Sarva Tata Gata Vajra Mame Mutsa Vajra Bhava Mahasamaya Sabha Ahumpe Om Vajra Sattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajra Sattva Dhanobadishta Dvidu Me Bhava Sudogayo Me Bhava Suphogayo Me Bhava Anarato Me Bhava Sarva Siddhi Me Prayapcha Sarva Karma Susame Chitam Shriyam Guru Ha 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 Ho Bhagavan Sarva Tata Gata Vajra Mame Mutsa Vajra Bhava Mahasamaya Sattva Ahumpe Om Vajra Sattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajra Sattva Tanopatishta Dvidu Me Bhava Sutokayo Me Bhava Suphokayo Me Bhava Anarato Me Bhava Sarva Siddhi Me Prayacha Sarva Karma Sutsame Chitam Shriyam Kuru Ha 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 ho Bhagavan Sarva Tata Gata Vajramami Vajra Bhava Mahasamaya Safa Ahum Om Vajra Sattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajra Sattva Tenopa Tista Dudu Me Bhava Sutogaya Me Bhava Supakaya Me Bhava Anurato Me Bhava Sarva Siddhi Me Prayatsa Sarva Karma Susame Chitam Shriyam Guru Ha 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 ho Bhagavan Sarva Tata Gata Vajra Mami Mutsa Vajra Bhava Mahasamaya Safa Ahum Om Vajra Sattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajra Sattva Tenoba Tista Dvidu Me Bhava Sudokaya Me Bhava Supakaya Me Bhava Anarato Me Bhava Sarva Siddhi Me Prayacha Sarva Karma Susame Chitam Shriyam Kuru Ha 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 ho Bhagavan Sarva Tata Gata Vajra Mame Mutsa Vajra Bhava Mahasamaya Sattva Ahum Om Vajra Sattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajra Sattva Tenopa Tishta Didu Me Bhava Sudokaya Me Bhava Supakaya Me Bhava Anarato Me Bhava Sarva Siddhi Me Prayata Sarva Karma Sutsame Chitam Shriyam Kuru Ha 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 ho Bhagavan Sarva Tata Gata Vajra Mame Mutsa Vajra Bhava Mahasamaya Sattva Ahum Pe. Maybe chant silently. Vajra Sattva Samaya Manipalaya Vajra Sattva Tenopa Tishta Dridu Me Bhava Sutta Gayo Me Bhava Supa Gayo Me Bhava Anarato Me Bhava Sarva Siddhi Me Prayatsa Sarva Karma Sutame Chitam Shriyam Kuru Ha 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 Ho Bhagavan Sarva Tata Gata Vajra Mame Mansa Vajra Bhava Mahasamaya Sattva Ahum Pe. Just drop any thoughts, visualization, and just rest quietly. With the feeling, the mantra still there. Become aware again of the presence of Vajrasattva and Vajraprabhavati above the crown. Imagine Vajrasattva seeing a child of lineage, negativities, obscurations, damaged and broken vows and pledges, completely cleansed and purified. And reaffirming again our commitment to not harm any actions of body, speech, or mind. As much as we can, even if just for a few seconds. with joy, Vajrasattva and Vajraprabhavati melts into light, dissolve into you. Our body, speech, and mind become inseparably one in nature with Guru Vajrasattva's body, speech, and mind. And then reflecting in emptiness, there is no I, creator of negative karma. There's no action of creating negative karma. No negative karma created. Emptiness, there's no self, no action, no object. You can dedicate any positive energy we may have generated in this practice. It may enable us to awaken to our full potential of Vajrasattva nature, so that we may be of lasting value to all living beings without exception. To help enable them to awaken their full potential. And may the Supreme Jewel Bodhicitta, may it grow and begin to grow. May that which has begun to grow increase unceasingly for the benefit of all sentient beings. So maybe a 15-minute break?
There we go.
Yeah, so this last session I thought we could start with some more self-purification, cleansing, and then as we start to recite the mantra, we'll imagine the light going out to others, all beings in the world. So we'll start with those in our lives, and then expand out. So as we recite, also the cleansing is expanding, extending to all beings. And then also, just since it's mid-afternoon, are you all familiar with the 9-round breathing process? Yeah. Maybe we could start with do the 9-round breathing. And meditate for a bit. I think, Michael, your mic might be on. Thanks. There's many ways to do this, and you're welcome to just breathe if it's helpful. Sometimes you can add the visualization of what breathing in light, and being aware of the 3 channels. So there's a central channel, 2 side channels that run close along the central channel. It's like kind of where our energy flows. And when we breathe in, The light kind of comes in, it goes down. When you breathe out, it kind of goes up the other side channel, and out. So breathing in, and out. And when we breathe out, we're expelling any stagnant, bothersome air. You can imagine smoke or whatever. It's helpful breathing out. So we'll do three. Go three right side, starting. You know this technique, yeah. So we'll start with the right nostril 3 times, swap, and so forth. So we can do it at our own pace if you like. Whenever you're finished with the 9 rounds, you can come to just bring awareness to the breath. If you find it helpful, you're welcome to bring part of your attention down to the lower part of the body. Begin to connect with a sense of ground. Imagine connecting with the sense of the earth below supporting you as you breathe. And calling our taking refuge in the Dharma, the three jewels. Turning our minds towards the three jewels for safe direction. And remembering our aspiration to eventually at some point attaining enlightenment so that we can be of great benefit and service. And above the crown of our heads, a few inches above, in the space of awareness arises 8 white petal lotus. And lotus and mundus lying flat. On top of the lotus appears Vajrasattva and Vajrapavavati. They're white in color. Vajrasattva seated in the full lotus posture. One face and two arms. His right hand he holds a Vajra, and the left a bell. He's embracing Vajrapavavati. Seated in union with Vajrasattva, holding in her right hand a curved knife. On the left, the skull cup of nectar around his neck. Dressed in robes of silk and ornaments of gold, and precious jewels. Her hair is tied in top knots and loose across the shoulders. They have a crown of 5 jewels on their forehead. And they face each other in ecstatic union and are surrounded by an aura of light. Precious Vajrasattva and Vajrapavavati, you're the essence of our own innate, primordially pure Buddha nature, inseparable from that of all the Buddhas. The source of blessings and inspiration, purification and transformation. Clear the obscurations from our mind. Your guide and protector, to you we go for refuge. We request you, Vajrasattva and Vajrapavavati, bestow your blessings to cleanse, heal, and purify all negativities and obscurations from my mind and the mind of all sentient beings. All of our outer and inner obstacles, our sickness, our life obstacles, and harmful interferences. So that we may all awaken to our innate Buddha potential for the welfare of all. We can make any personal requests of something that we want to purify, cleanse, transform, heal. Yes. Yeshe has said also, if there's a particular emotion that's bothering us, you can also imagine that Bodhisattva is going to pacify and release a particular emotion as well. It's a kind of healing practice. in addition to our karmic purification. And from our requests, Vajrasattva and Vajraparvati's heart, radiant light and nectar begin to flow down. This nectar enters through our crown, moving down, filling every cell in our body. This loving, powerful, clear wisdom energy of Vajrasattva and Vajraparvati. You can imagine this light, Vajrasattva and Vajraparvati, begins to radiate out, not just ourselves, although that purification is still happening. Light begins to radiate out to those in our life. It begins to cleanse and heal, purify. This loving, radiant energy of Vajrasattva. And you begin to hear the sound of the mantra emanating from Vajrasattva and Vajraparvati's heart. As we begin to chant the mantra at your own pace, allow the the healing light to expand and your awareness to expand, to healing more and more beings, extending out to the universe. Om Vajra Sattva Samaya Manu Pelaya Vajra Sattva Teno Patishta Dridu Me Bhava Sutta Kaya Me Bhava Subha Kaya Me Bhava Anarato Me Bhava Sarva Siddhi Me Prayatsa Sarva Karma Sutta Me Chitam Sriyam Guru Ha 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 ho Bhagavan Bhag Nagata Vajra Mami Mansa Vajra Bhava Mahasamaya Sattva Ahumpe Om Vajra Sattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajra Sattva Tenupadishta Dridu Me Bhava Sutogaya Me Bhava Subhagaya Me Bhava Anarato Me Bhava Sarva Siddhi Me Prayatsa Sarva Karma Sutta Me Chitam Sriyam Kuru Ha 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 ho Bhagavan Sarva Tata Gata Vajra Mami Mansa Vajra Bhava Mahasamaya Sattva Ahumbe Om Vajra Sattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajra Sattva Tenobadishta Didu Me Bhava Sutogaya Me Bhava Supokaya Me Bhava Anarakto Me Bhava Sarva Siddhi Me Prayacha Sarva Karma Sutta Me Chitam Sriyam Guru O Bhagavan Sarva Tata Gata Vajra Mami Mansa Vajra Bhava Mahasamaya Sattva Ahumpe Om Vajra Sattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajra Sattva Tenopadishta Didu Me Bhava Sutta Me Bhava Supakaya Me Bhava Anarato Me Bhava Sarva Siddhi Me Prayatsa Sarva Karma Sutta Me Chitam Sriyam Kuru Ha 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 ho Bhagavan Sarva Tata Gata Vajra Mami Mansa Vajra Bhava Mahasamaya Sattva Ahumpe Om Vajra Sattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajra Sattva Tenobadishta Dridu Me Bhava Sutokaya Me Bhava Supokaya Me Bhava Anarato Me Bhava Sarva Siddhi Me Prayacha Sarva Karma Sutta Me Chitam Sriyam Kuru Ha 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 ho Bhagavan Sarva Tata Gata Vajra Mami Mansa Vajra Bhava Mahasamaya Sattva Ahumpe Om Vajra Sattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajra Sattva Tenobadishta Dridu Me Bhava Sutokaya Me Bhava Supokaya Me Bhava Anarato Me Bhava Sarva Siddhi Me Prayacha Sarva Karma Sutta Me Chitam Sriyam Kuru Ha 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 ho Bhagavan Sarva Tata Gata Vajra Mami Mansa Vajra Bhava Mahasamaya Sattva Ahumpe Om Vajra Sattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajra Sattva Tenobadishta Dridu Me Bhava Sutokaya Me Bhava Supagaya Me Bhava Anarakto Me Bhava Sarva Siddhi Me Payacha Sarva Karma Sutta Me Chitam Sriyam Guru ha 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 ho bhagavan sarva tata gata vajra mame mansa vajra bhava maha samaya sapa ahu Om Vajra Sattva Samaya Manu Pelaya Adanopa Dishta Dridu Me Bhava Supakayo Me Bhava Supakayo Me Bhava Anurato Me Bhava Sarva Siddhi Me Prayacha Sarva Karma Sutsame Chitam Sriyam Guru Ha 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 Ho Bhagavan Sarva Tata Gata Vajra Mame Mansa Vajra Bhava Mahasamaya Sattva Ahum Pe. You can chant in silence, and again allowing the light, the healing light, to radiate out as well as through yourself. Purifying all beings. Like you can also imagine the light purifying and healing the planet, restoring. Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manipalaya Vajrasattva Tenopa Tishta Dridu Me Bhava Suptogaya Me Bhava Supogaya Me Bhava Anarato Me Bhava Sarva Siddhi Me Prayacha Sarva Karma Sutam Me Chitam Shriyam Kuru Ha 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 Ho Bhagavan Sarva Tata Gata Vajra Mami Mansa Vajra Bhava Mahasamaya Sattva Ahum Pe. You can imagine all beings being purified, Vajrasattva, Vajrabhavati nature. Your minds are at ease and in loving peace. And to us as well, Vajrasattva says, child of the lineage, negativities, obscurations, and broken and damaged vows and pledges have been completely purified. And again, reaffirming our commitment to non-harm. The joy of Vajrasattva and Vajrapravati melts into light and enter in through the crown, blessing our body, speech, and mind. This loving wisdom energy of Vajrasattva, Vajrapravati. We feel inseparably one, our body, speech, and mind. Vajrasattva's body, speech, and mind. Same nature and emptiness. Imagine the spacious sense of oneness like a drop of water falling into the ocean. And we can say this dedication together. Due to all these merits of the 3 times collected by all the Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, myself, and all other sentient beings, which appear to be real from their own side, but which are empty, may I, who appears to be real but is empty, achieve Guru Vajrasattva's enlightenment, which appears to be real but is empty, and lead all sentient beings who appear to be real but are totally empty to that enlightenment which appears to be real but is empty. By myself alone, who appears to be real but is also totally empty, non-existent from my own side. May the precious bodhicitta, the source of all happiness and success for myself and all other sentient beings, be generated within my own mind and the minds of all sentient beings without even a second's delay, and may that which has been generated be increased. May I and all other sentient beings have Ram Tsongkhapa as our direct guru in all lifetimes, never be separated for even a second from the pure path that is greatly praised by the conqueror Buddhas, and actualize the complete path, the principal paths in the 2 stages of highest Yoga Tantra, through to which is Guru devotion within our minds as quickly as possible. Just as the brave Manjushri and Samantavajra realize things as they are, I dedicate all these virtues in the best way that I may follow after. Whatever dedication the 3-time victorious ones gone to bliss have admired as best, in the same way I also perfectly dedicate all these roots of virtue so that I may perform good works. And also dedicating for the long lives of our teachers, His Holiness the Dalai Lama, our spiritual director Lama Zopa Rinpoche, resident teacher Geshe Sherab, all of our personal teachers. Their lives be very, very long, beneficial. May all their compassionate projects succeed without any obstacles and benefit as many beings as possible. And also dedicating for community member Ginger Peters, who died 2 days ago. Dedicating this positive energy for her journey, peaceful journey. And she may only connect with happy conditions, find the Dharma. And be able to complete her path. And then any personal dedications we can make now silently. Thanks so much again.